Brooklyn Wren also on hand. Game Bread is in the building. And these guys just flapping gums at each other. Any chance they get. The fight clock.
Early from Till. He floors Masvidal.
Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. You walked into that arena with a lot of boos. You walked out with silence. What does it feel like to silence the O2 Arena?
If anybody heard my interviews prior to this, I said I live for that. And that's to take the breath out of everybody so you can hear pin drops. You can feel the electricity when you're coming in there. And it's amazing to silence people. It's a drug that most people haven't ever tasted. Man's tried to duplicate it, but they can't find the recipe for it, you know? So I'm glad I got the recipe.
Let's talk about that opening sequence.
Maybe, maybe not. If you, hey, come over here, say it in my face.
Talk about how George Masvidal used to fight in people's backyards for $80.
George, you're so in over your head that after Saturday night, you won't even be able to get a Strikeforce title shot. Boom, roasted. All these reporters ask me why you're so mad. I'm kind of curious.
I think he might be even a little racist. Every time a minority says something, he has to ask somebody else, like, hey, what did he say, man? Because I don't understand what he says. So I like pompous, like, obviously you understand me, we're having dialect. Every time I say something, he'll be like, what does he even mean? Does he even speak English? Like,
Yo, George, I think I might have not said this in a language that you understand, so let me speak on your terms. I used to remember watching you when you were tough and you fought in Kimbo's backyard for 20 bucks. Now you got the biggest money fight in the division and you're finding all kinds of reasons to be a little... The IHOP was a classy destination choice for your video, and at no point in your incoherent rambling did you even come close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Data came out and said this morning they're looking to do me and Masvidal. I heard that. I said yes last week. It didn't take me more than 10 seconds to say, of course, George, let's do this. You think you're a gangster? Well, now I'm starting to hear he's getting cold feet. He doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to fight me because he's scared. George, just tell the people, are you scared? If you're scared, I will move on to somebody else.
You beat him
Any way I want.
How do you think?
I dominate him whole time.
Finish him?
Possibly. Can't guarantee that.
And these guys just flapping gums at each other. Any chance they get. The fight clock is brought to you by McGregor.
You do if you don't. Facts.
fastest knockout in UFC history, right? Unanimous decision, Nate Diaz!
Jorge Masvidal had a good last fight.
Good last fight.
All respect to the man, but there ain't no gangsters in this game anymore. There ain't nobody who does it right but me and him. So I know my man's a gangster, but he ain't no West Coast gangster. You know what I'm saying?
That would be a fantastic fight, Nate. This was a great fight for you.
So, you know, when Nate did his interview that night, he basically said, this is for the baddest in the game. So, he was defending the baddest in the game. In a matchmaking meeting, and I said to my guys, listen, tell me if I'm crazy, but what do you think about us actually having a baddest in the game belt? And my guys loved it, and we started talking about it, so I went in with the design team at UFC. We started to design it, and I will physically have that belt when I come back to New York. It'll be ready.
Ready?
Amazing arm bars and triangles off his back. Masvidal some good shots in the clinch.
Nice elbow lands.
Nate's
got it, kick. Elbow landed. Trying to survive. Jorge can adjust with inside kicks, though. And that's one thing he can do that he hasn't done yet. Huge right for Gabriel.
Perfect right hand.
Body shot. Body shot. Diaz forced to go down. Big elbow from Masvidal. Big ground and pound shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of round number 3, due to a doctor stoppage, due to the laceration of Nate Diaz's eye, referee Dan Murgliata has declared the winner by TKO, and now the winner of the BMF belt, Jorge Gabriel Masvidal.
Notorious Conor McGregor will take place on January 18th in the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. So that is my comeback fight. It is 12 weeks this Saturday. I'm in prime physical condition. I have agreed the date with the I've agreed the date with the company. As far as the opponent, I have the opponent's name, but for me, the game I am in, and from experience, if I was to give you people the name, which I would love to do, I know the UFC would flip it because they are a crafty company. So for me, here's this one. Ask the UFC who the opponent is, because I do not give a fuck who the opponent is. January 18th, the return of the notorious Conor McGregor, 12 weeks this Saturday at the T-Mobile Arena.
Masvidal wearing your Versace robe?
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Talk about baloney, because that looked ridiculous to me. Was it my actual robe?
No, but it looked like the one that you wore before the Mayweather.
The black one, yeah, it was ridiculous. Carry on what that was about. I was
trying to get your attention, right?
Yeah, talented. I don't know. That's a bit weird. I don't give a. Yeah, whatever.
That seems to be the one everyone wants. Do you want it?
Yeah, well, yeah, no problem. We can do that. No problem. So you're trying to get me attention?
So in an ideal world, if Conor wins on Saturday night, you prefer that fight over Usman for the belt?
Yes, for a fact.
No, man, that dude's been talking wild for a second. If he fights and gets a victory, and he wants this, and some of you motherfuckers are mean, man, because you know what the fuck I'll do to that little dude, bro. I'll fuck that little guy up, man.
Three-piece with the soda and just glide out of there, you know.
Right here, the hardest hit 145 pound, the real hardest hit 145er right here. This guy TKOs people. When I knock people out, they don't fucking move. Who the fuck is that guy? Yo, damn well.
Alvarez getting loose, getting better here in this round, though. Oh, man, until then, he's done. He's done. It is all over. History has been made.
Criticism, people say the punches weren't really necessary. Maybe
They were super necessary.
Why were they necessary?
What do you mean, why were they not necessary?
Because he was already knocked out at that point.
But the referee hadn't put me off. And mind you,
Decision.